So leave it to Disney to make a big announcement the same day we debut a new episode of the podcast. So we had to decide whether we'd wait an entire week to address the news or if I would just do a special video to run today. I decided on the latter, so here is a special video talking about the Run Disney Springtime Surprise announcement. First of all, Run Disney is doing the second Springtime Surprise weekend, April 13th through the 16th of 2023. Here are the themes. First of all, the Run Disney Springtime Surprise Yoga is returning. That is $109. Our good friend Jillian actually did the 2022 version of Springtime Surprise Yoga. She really enjoyed it and actually talked about it on a previous episode of the podcast. The 5K will be the Disney Pixar Cars 5K because Pixar is the theme of the Springtime Surprise. That will be on April 14th, $103.40. The Disney Pixar Monsters 10K will be taking place April 15th for $146.04. The Disney Pixar Toy Story 10 Miler is going to be on the 16th. It's going to be $207.87. I am hoping that the Toy Story 10 Miler is going to be the same course as the Tower of Terror 10 Miler back earlier this year, because A, it would make sense because that course did go through Toy Story Land in Disney's Hollywood Studios. That's why it would make sense. Why I want it is because it also went through Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and that was really cool to run through Galaxy's Edge before the sun even came up on Batuu, or the suns even came up on Batuu. Then the Run Disney Springtime Surprise Challenge is $479.70, plus there are virtual races ranging from $79.95 to $325.13. If you are a Club Run Disney Gold or Platinum registration, you will be able to get registered August 16th starting at 10 a.m. General registration is August 23rd at 10 a.m. and the virtual registration opens August 26th at 10 a.m. So keep all of those things in mind. I am signed up for my 4th Run Disney race coming up, Princess Half Marathon weekend. I'm going to be doing the 10K along with my co-host Marissa from Chicago. We're doing the 10K for Princess. It is themed towards Belle from Beauty and the Beast. But I decided that it would be fun, since I'm actually getting ready to move. I had some of my medals just sitting here by my desk. So go over some of my past Run Disney medals. As I said, I did the Tower of Terror 10 Miler earlier this year as part of Springtime Surprise Weekend. I don't know if it's actually going to focus in on the medal, but you have Goofy here, and the cool thing is that you can get Goofy to drop like Tower of Terror, but for some reason I'm having a hard time doing that. Anyway, it's not important. What's important is it's a cool medal, Goofy and the Tower of Terror 10 Miler. I did the 10K for Wine and Dine Half Marathon weekend. That was themed towards Oogie Boogie and Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I just really love the shirt's actually a purple shirt. I love purple shirts, and I think Oogie Boogie is fun, and a 10K is probably my favorite distance of race, because I think a 5K is a little too short. It doesn't feel like you've really done anything, and a half marathon is definitely a long race, but I did do the Princess Half Marathon back in 2020, a few weeks before the world shut down, and I got this just fantastic Cinderella medal, which I absolutely love. I didn't really like the shirt for Princess Half Marathon weekend because it was bright yellow, which doesn't look good on a large gentleman like myself. But I did really enjoy all three of my previous Run Disney experiences, and whenever I'm bragging about my running, I always have to mention this, even though it has nothing to do with Run Disney. And here is my Boston Marathon finisher medal. So, I mean, how cool is that? I just always have to bring it up whenever I have the chance. And yes, it was, I mean, I will 100% admit it was virtual. It was 2021, it was last year, when there was a very, very limited number of people who actually got to run the in-person Boston Marathon due to the pandemic. So I took the opportunity to do the virtual, and I have my unicorn medal. But I don't want any like stolen valor accusations. No, I didn't do it in person. I actually did have to do the virtual version because the requirements to do in person in 2021 were ridiculous. Anyway, so that's what's going on with Run Disney, but there's also some exciting news because Passholder magnets are coming back to the parks. There was a Mickey and Minnie Passholder magnet that you were able to pick up in a virtual queue at Disney Springs. Apparently, there's still a lot of them left over, and you can pick up these Mickey and Minnie Passholder magnets at Creations at Epcot between August 25th and September 21st while supplies last during park operating hours. I'm hoping that in addition to the Mickey and Minnie magnets, that they will end up doing the same thing with the Orangeburg magnets that just passed, because I was not able to pick up either set because I've been very, very busy lately. So there's just a little bit of news on what is happening at Walt Disney World with Run Disney, and of course the annual Passholder magnets. So a lot of exciting stuff is happening, and of course a lot of exciting stuff happening on the Tall Guy Talks Travel with Rick Dougherty YouTube page. Coming up on Sunday, you can hear a bonus episode of the podcast where Sarah Says and I will discuss my recent trip to Ireland. Yes, I've been having those vlogs where I'm on the hiking trail in Ireland, but Sarah and I are going to talk about some of the things I did that weren't a part of my pilgrimage in Ireland. That will be coming up on Sunday. And to just throw a little bit of Disney content in there as well, Marissa from Chicago and I will talk about the Kenobi series on Disney+. Then coming up on Monday, we are going to have another vlog in that Ireland series. It would really, really mean the world to me if you would continue to watch those episodes of the vlogs, because we've been doing pretty well. A bunch of people have been watching, and of course, I did the pilgrimage to raise money and awareness in the fight against domestic violence with CASA of Pinellas County. So the more people who watch, the more people who like, the more people who subscribe, the better things will be for survivors of domestic violence. Send those donations to casapinellas.org/walkwithrick/CASAPINELLAS.org/walkwithrick/. Then we're not done. On Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, providing I finish all the editing, and I think I will be able to do that, I will have a vlog series from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I try to do, and I come up a little bit short, everything at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to try to show you all of the different offerings there. We're going to be going to Oga's Cantina, riding Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. We're going to be trying some quick service dining. We're going to be doing a lot of different stuff in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Those vlogs are going to air on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. And then on Thursday, another brand new episode of the podcast where Marissa from Chicago and I will discuss Universal's new theme park, which is being built as we speak, Epic Universe, which will open in just a couple of years. And then we're going to speculate a little bit on how Disney can try to counteract Epic Universe as well. So a lot of really great stuff on the horizon. Please join us here on the Tall Guy Talks Travel with Rick Dougherty YouTube page. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll talk to you real soon.